Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. Welcome to my paint pouring channel. Glad to have you here. Today is going to be finally part 2 of my 3-part series of pouring on Lazy Susans. You get them at Ikea in case you're looking. And same colors, 3 different techniques. So today I'm going to do a big old messy bloom. I've had to be so organized lately trying to get ready for the Fluid Art Boutique that I don't feel like being organized in my art, if that makes any sense. So I might go a little crazy. Let me get you down and we'll get started. Hey guys, it's Karen. So I already have a fail that I'm not going to bore you, with the last 10 minutes. But basically, I got bored with the regular bloom and I went off on a tangent and tried to deconstruct it. And I screwed it up and now everything's totally wonky, and I just don't like the solid aqua green flash in the middle with the purple around it. So I'm going to scrape this and go again and see if I can do a better job, because there's plenty of paint here sitting here. So I'm just going to scrape it. Oh, you want the colors. So they're the same as the last video and the first Lazy Susan pour. So I'm just going to do this and maybe give this a flip. Get some clean paint underneath, going like that. Good enough. I'll yell out the colors as I go. I was talking earlier about substrates, because these Lazy Susans from Ikea are really nice, and if you're looking for other wood things to pour on, I highly recommend the MDF rounds that you get at the Fluid Art Company or Fluid Art Co. They're amazing, and they come like regular and cradled, and they even send you like the hardware to put on them when you're all done. And there is no prepping or anything. You don't have to gesso them or kills them or anything. You can just start painting. Kind of like these Lazy Susans. They have like, those are MDF. This is, I don't know what this is, but it has some sort of coating that doesn't need anything. All right, bubbles popped. We yell out my colors. I kind of like, I don't know what my deal is. I feel like I want wild and messy. Does that make any sense? You ever get that way? You're just like, I don't want to put down layer upon layer. You just kind of want to be messy. And that's kind of what I'm going for. So this is this little piggy, the very last of it. I got to get some more. And Sapphire, gorgeous shade. And then I'm going to put on top of that dark color some Deox Purple from Golden. Putting the 2 darks together. And then I have to replace the flash, what was it called? The Color Shift Focal green flash color. This is instead this little piggy pigment in Parakeet, which is just like 1 shade lighter, but definitely just as sparkly. Let's do a bunch of that. And then finally, I didn't have any Folk Art Color Shift left in turquoise, so instead we have Aqua Flash, which is this. And then I have both black and white cell activators. So I'm going to go in again with a little bit of the Sapphire and just a touch of the Deox Purple. That looks nice and messy. And then cell activator, let's go with Lamp Black first. Healthy amount, and then titanium white. And let's see how I do with the hair dryer. I'm just gonna let my hand do what my hand wants to do. I'm not gonna be terribly organized. Let's see what happens. Cool air, high fan. All right, I gave a puff in here and got some blue cells. There's like this light purpley gray area that's still kind of indented, but I don't think I'm going to wait. I'm liking this. So far, so good. I'm going to scoop up the remnants from my last go around that you guys didn't see, just to help things get to the edge, since I didn't really add more paint. And then if this one, well, I'll wait. If this one, I'll tell you. If this one works out, I'm going to go grab one of those MDF rounds I was telling you about that I get from the Fluid Art Co. And we'll use up the leftover paint and do a little pour on one of those too, just for giggles. Maybe I give this just like a little baby tilt this way. Yeah, something like that, not too much. And then, let me move my hair dryer. Just little baby spins, since I'm not in my tub or anything. Oh, super pretty though. Super pretty so far. I don't have to worry about it splattering on me. I am wearing painting clothes for a change. Oh, I gotta be a little stronger. This is where I'm missing here and here. 2 more spots. And these don't spin the same as like a spinner does, right? Which is probably good for my kitchen. My kitchen appreciates it. That's not, paint's not flying. We're maybe 2 or 3 more little baby spins. I'm loving it though. I really am. One. I want to get this off right there. I like this. I like that there. This is just gorgeous. I love how this fans out. That's good too. Almost there. That was a big spin for Lazy Susan. Did that do the trick? Close enough, I say. I think I got enough paint off. Let me stare at it. No, see, this is going to bug me. You all do it too. I know you do. I know you do. You all get just as obsessed as I do. You see it? It's like 1/8 of an inch. Is it gone? I think that did it. Yep, it fell over. It'll roll off. I'll just let it go. That is really pretty. I love the bold areas, the green. I love the light blue with the black rings in the middle. Yeah, this whole part right here, it just shimmers. And I like my little quiet areas too. I think that the whole thing would be bold. It would be hard to look at. This is really quite stunning. So yay, I'm gonna pause it, move this over to my other counter, and we'll do one more just for fun. Be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I didn't make a whole lot of paint this time, so I think I have enough for 1, maybe 2, but you know, if I'm not happy with one, then I at least get one do-over. But these are the the cradled MDF rounds I was telling you about that you get from the Fluid Art Co. So cradled means, you know, it has a cavity in the back and you could put hardware, but they give you like the sawtooth hangers to use for these. So this is like a little 6-inch one. This is an 8-inch one that I've taped up. And then they also carry, like this is a bigger one where it's the same thing, but it's not cradled. So it's just flat on the back. So you have choices. So, oh yeah, by the way, that one's done in all pretty. Isn't it cool? Anyway, those are what those look like. So I'm gonna kill off my leftover paint, and I really, really like the wild factor of that last one. It reminds me of just grapes on the vine a bit. So let's try it again on this little guy here, just to use up my paint. So usually on rounds, I try to keep about 1 inch to 2 inches from the diameter. It's just a good rule of thumb. Hi Bella. Isn't it funny? She comes and meows every time I film now. It's so funny. This way you have enough paint to cover your deeper sides. And so let's do that again. I sort of remember the order. But let's just wiggle on some of the sapphire. And then some parakeet. And then some deox purple. Just touching it in a couple places. And then the Color Flash aqua. Kind of like that. That looks pretty good. And I did like the double cell activator with the black and then the white first. So do the black. Don't need as much. And then the white. And I'm kind of going to blow this out, I think a little helter skelter as well. All right, here it goes. All right, guys, I was a little too ambitious with the hairdryer and I dug in and got the white, but I gotta say, it's super pretty. I would love to keep it just the way it is. Maybe a little too speckly, I don't know. I have to spin off some paint, I have to. And we'll see. Oh, we'll see, that helped the cells get bigger. So now it doesn't look quite so speckly. How do we feel with the white? Do we like it with the white? I think I kind of do. I think I do. I'm waiting for paint to run down to cover my sides, but I kind of love it. Even with the white, I think it's super, super pretty. So much so, let me look at my cups. I think I have enough to do that little guy I showed you. So let me move him off to the side, and one quick one. Okay guys, got one last little one. So this will be a 3 fur. So let me wipe this off for you guys so you can see better. Leave a little paint on there to help the canvas stick. All taped up on the back. Give it a little press and spin, good to go. All right, got a little bit of house paint left. I'll just do a cute little guy. Ooh, I still have, maybe I grab one more, make it a 4 fur, and do, I kind of want to do a swipe in these colors. Maybe that's what the next Lazy Susan should be. I don't know. I don't know what to do for the last one. I think if you're a Patreon member, I think I'm gonna leave it up to my Patreon family to determine what technique the third Lazy Susan should be. It would be these colors, but you need a different technique. So we'll see what happens. But for now, this is kind of fun. Changed up the order. Did you notice that? Yep. Maybe I do white then black. No, I like the black than white. I do like the black than white. So let me put some lighter colors on top for a second. Yeah, just about out of sapphire. And just about out of the aqua flash too. All right. It's black. A little dollop of white. And here we go. I think I'm just totally enamored with these colors, y'all. I puffed, you guys can't see, I puffed right in there, like right there. And I'm waiting for that to rise up a little bit. But I don't think I'm gonna wait. I wanna take off like here and these little areas here. And that's it. Let's see. Give the paint a second to run down the sides. I feel like I should do a deconstructed bloom in these colors. I don't know how that would turn out on a round. I don't think I've ever done a deconstructed bloom in the round before. That might be interesting, right? Try not to touch the sides here. But make it so you can see while the paint runs down. Check it, yeah, see I have two bald spots right in here. I'm gonna give it a little baby spin. Try to take off these dark edges right there. Not a lot, just a little, just enough to get it to tip over the edge. And that did the trick. Yeah, it's pouring down. Took off some more of the white. Oh, that's just super, super, super duper pretty. Cheddar, dun 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 dun. I'm happy with all three. I love the wildness of the Lazy Susan. I do like the white in the first round, and this one is just, it's just lovely. Let me move him over and I'll get you guys down for a close-up. Me and my husband both love that color combo for blooms so much. And I still have a tiny bit of paint left, obviously. I'm getting every last drop out of here. I mean, I have more house paint, but we'll see how far this gets me. And this will be the last one. I know I keep threatening, but this will do the trick. So. All right, that should do it. And yeah, same thing. I really love that messy blowout. I think that's like my new favorite thing. We're just gonna put this everywhere. We'll save a little bit. Now we're really out of colors too, so that's good. Let's put that flash down next. Ooh, that was a big glump of the DX purple right there. And then some parakeet. The piggy parakeet. I don't know, that looks pretty good. I'm all crooked though. Hold on. Ugh. There we go. Black. White, I'm gonna have white. I'm gonna put this white in a little squeeze bottle too. They come in handy. Ooh, that was a lot of white. All right, last blowout. Messy. Cool air. That little last one, that was low fans. This is gonna be low fan too. All right, guys, I gave a little puff in the middle. I also gave a little squiggle right in the middle. Loving the colors. Holy good grief. Let's hope I have enough to cover my sides. Here we go. Oh, I love the white in the middle. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna get my sides covered. I might let it be and then like scrape it and then paint it like Deox purple or something. Let me give, I don't even want to spin anymore. This is so pretty. That white, this stuff here really just adds to it. This is amazing here. This is a good one. Is that gonna have enough paint to roll down? I'm gonna have to let this sit here for a couple minutes and see if there's enough paint to cover the sides as it all runs down, because I don't want to spin anymore. And yeah, give me 5. Well, you don't know. Give me 1 second and I'll get you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. Okay, guys, here's a flyover of these guys. The Fluid Art boutique is coming up fast and furious, so I probably won't have time to show you the dried results. It'll have to wait till after. I'll be talking about that in a second. But here is the second Lazy Susan. It's all kind of wild and crazy, and I love it. I love it. It reminds me of a deconstructed bloom. Just, I think the colors are really well balanced. I love how the parakeet is acting like a substitute gold and making lacing everywhere. Isn't that cool? It just reminds me of like grapes on the vine on a windswept day. And I think partly because there are areas where I got the cells to go all the way to the edges. Like look at this here. And that's just cool. So I really like that one, all wild and wispy. And then the next 3 is like the lessening of the white. So this first one here, this 8-inch round, I really like it. It has the most white cells and lacing. Still, it's like the grapes aren't ready yet. That's what I think of this one. Super pretty. I know grapes aren't blue. Just roll with it. That's what it reminds me of. And then the next one here, I forgot to do it. This one here, hardly any white. My camera's not liking the colors. Did you see it just shift? So that one looks more blue, but super, super pretty. And then the one we just did right here with the white cells in the middle. I love them all. I really do. There's 4. You got a 4 for today. Let me know what your preference is. And Patreon fam, you guys get to pick the technique for the last Lazy Susan. Let me flip and say goodbye. Hey guys, I never did get the video up. The Fluid Art Boutique just, took all of our time, so I apologize for the delay in getting a video up. Some of these pieces, it's been so long, they've been resined. This is the Lazy Susan, all resined, and ready to go. It looks amazing. Really, really happy with how that turned out. We'll have one more to do in a couple days. I'm letting my Patreon fam pick that technique for the last Lazy Susan. And then we had 4. So this one, Grapes on the Vine, that one here too. I ended up glazing it just a little bit, but I left some of the white and added, I mixed Deox purple with white and filled that in a little bit there so it wasn't so white. Pretty happy with how that one turned out. Looking pretty good. Here's the little guy with the blue. He's my favorite. I just like the little ones. And then this guy here, he didn't get resin because I didn't have time to paint the sides, and I just did that this evening. So there's it painted in the Deox purple. And then that'll get a coat of resin, and he'll look just as sparkly as his counterparts there. So those are 14-inch Lazy Susan. 2, I think those are 8-inch rounds. Yep. And then a 6-inch round. Let me put my camera up and say goodbye. All right, there I am. It's super late and I'm super tired, but I can't not film without saying a heartfelt thanks on behalf of myself, Mina, Sarah, and Kathleen for our volunteers who helped pull off the Fluid Art Boutique. We couldn't have done it without you. So a shout out to the gals running our registration and helping us pack up and gave us support in our classrooms, and that is Dawn and Toby. You guys were just flipping amazing. Also running our gallery, we had Britta, who also was amazing, super organized, super detailed oriented, and she just knocked it out of the ballpark as well. We had folks helping us set up, so thanks to Eric and Yen and folks that helped out in our classroom, like Linda and Garrett Brown and Amanda, HOA, and all of Mina's family came out to pitch in. Thank you guys so much. I know I'm forgetting one or two. Please forgive me if I've missed your name. It wasn't intentional. I'm just exhausted. That's it for me tonight. I hope to get videos up on a more regular basis now. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace and love to you all. Take care, guys. Peace out.